morning. Good morning, YouTube. How are you guys today? I see we got Anissa in here already with the first comment. Way to go. Usually it's Zen, but he comments at like 5 in the morning, East Coast time. I don't think I had it up and running though at that point. So welcome. All right, let me get myself situated. I like ran over, hit live before I even came late. So sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. So today I'm hoping that we can get these orders in and out pretty quickly. I really like watching the Bearded Picker, and he now is going live on Wednesdays at 9. Cutting into my time there, Scott. But so what I'm hoping to do is, usually Wednesdays are not a very busy day shipping anyhow, especially lately. I don't know what's up. My sales are just so horrid, like all across the board on every platform. So we'll see. I just listed some new things yesterday. I got about 27 items up. And if we got time, I was going to show you guys a little bit about Vendu, but we'll see. We may not have time. Let's get going. Let me catch my breath and let's get going. Your sales are horrid too. Yeah, on I belong to, the same group as you, and which I keep asking people if they want to be invited, but nobody is asking to be invited to that group. But overwhelmingly, and none of the eBay execs are even chiming in on everybody saying how bad their sales are. You know what I got to do, you guys? Hold on just 1 minute. Oh, by the way, look I got my eBay shirt on. I need to close my window movement, but actually it's warmer with it open than if I was to keep it shut. So hold on. Sorry. Now you got to look at my chest. Not to mention I'm like hovering right over my microphone. All right. Sorry about that. But oh my gosh, I was like starting to sweat because it's so humid out. I don't even know what the temperature is. It just feels like very, very warm. Let me see what it is today. It's already 75 degrees out. Holy smokes. No wonder it was warm. I should never have opened it. Humidity is 61%. Not too bad. It calls for thunderstorms today. Good morning, Holly. Okay. I'm serious. Like run around and then hit live. Why would you do that? Give yourself a second to catch your breath. All right, let's start with Amazon since they're right here in front of me. I sold another one of these, and actually I was ready early this morning, so all my stickers are already removed from everything. How cool is that? Actually even started prepping some of the boxes already. Oh, I don't have any 4x4s. Here we go. I do got one left. Oh my gosh, now I'm so warm. I am going to have to put a fan. I got a fan. I just put it away for the winter. I'm going to have to pull that out. Then I'm going to have to figure out how can I play my fan while being live and not having the sound. I got so much done yesterday, you guys. I took 422 photos yesterday. And then I got 27 items listed. I did not cross-post anything. I need to do that now. I'll tell you, even with using Vendu, it is starting to take so long to cross-post to so many platforms. I'm thinking about hiring a VA. I'm thinking about putting it out on my Facebook and just paying like a flat price per listing, like 50 cents, $1 a listing or something. I don't know, something like that. Just in case somebody wants to make a little extra money on the side. Good for maybe a high schooler or something like that, just to kind of learn some stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I just don't want to take the time to do it anymore. I mean, I want to do it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's very valuable to cross-post. I think that is really, really helpful. But the time, I'd rather spend my time doing something else right now if I can find somebody else to do it for me. All right. So, by the way, I didn't tell you guys about this. So I sold this. I think it was for $12.50. For those who have been watching, I've been selling those like here and there. I'm down to 9. I counted today just to make sure I updated eBay because I haven't been doing that. And I've got 9 left. And I think I started with like 30 or so of them. So they've been a consistent seller on Amazon. They have not been selling on eBay though. Only Amazon. All right. There's that one. Good morning, Lisa. How are you today? Hey, Lisa, where are you located? What state are you in? That was going to Colorado. That's weird. It's weird that after I shipped it, it refreshed the page, and instead of staying on my orders, it went to FBA orders. Very odd. Okay, so I got 2 orders of this Shore Gel. So I picked this up last year. It was hard to find these pink ones, which are if you're going to make sugar-free ones, or less sugar, I think it's called, for use in less or no sugar needed recipes. So I picked up a bunch of these last year, sold so many of them. And then the listing just came to a halt. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sure somebody probably tanked the price or whatever, but I hung on to them because they don't expire until, like, there was a huge expiration period, August of 2022. So I was like, well, I'll hang on to them because I'll use them next year. Okay. I need these 2. So I sold 2 sets of 2 boxes, which is a total of 4. So they got 2 in each one. So total 4. It's a 4-pack. These sold for $24.86. I actually just sold out of them. So what I'm probably going to do, I'm probably going to keep an eye on that listing and possibly start sourcing those again at Walmart. Went to Walmart yesterday, still no canning lids. Yeah, the canning lids are hit or miss. I haven't seen any, which is so weird because when I go in, I haven't been seeing any, but when I do grocery pickup, I search for them to add them to my order, and I've been able to get 6 at a time with my grocery order. But when I go in, I don't see them. So I don't know where they're putting them for me not to find them except for when I do grocery pickup. But I'm limited at only 6 at a time. So these should be already in my system. Let me see. It says they're 12 ounces. Yep. Actually, this is 12.1, but no, they're 11.7. So $468 to ship this one. Where's it going? This one's going to Washington. Of course it's going to Washington. Everybody that is on the West Coast likes to shop on my East Coast store. Not that they know where it's coming from, but it's just funny. Funny. Oh, we had Thai food last night for supper. I wonder if spicy curry, if you'll come in today, because I had curry last night, chicken curry. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love it when we go to this Thai restaurant because they give you such a large portion that it's my dinner and my lunch. So I get that today for lunch. And also strawberry season just started around here. And although I don't think my strawberries were from here, I think they probably were from California. But local strawberries came out. They had the first picking last weekend, and they sold out so fast at the local market, outdoor market thing. Not a farmer's market, but some other type of market. But they sold out really quickly. But I had strawberry shortcake for dessert. That was so delicious. Okay. So I'm feeling so good. Mom and I were supposed to go shopping yesterday, and she wasn't feeling good, so we stayed home. And I told her I wasn't sad because I feel like I got so much stuff to do. Yeah, this one's going to Stockton, California. And yeah, I got so much stuff done. I got this area cleaned behind me. I got so many pictures taken. I'm running out of storage space, so I instead of starting a new tote and putting the stuff in that I was listing, I actually found spaces in the other totes, kind of like what I used to do. But I haven't been doing that lately. So it was just a good day overall yesterday. Felt really good. And I got to catch up on some TV shows because I watch TV while I'm listing. What did I watch? I watched a documentary. Oh, on the villages in Florida while I was taking pictures. Well, I didn't really watch. I listened. Turned around every now and then to look, see who was talking. We're picking up strawberries this morning from our Amish friends. Yum. Okay, that was Amazon. I do have a couple Mercari, which, Holly, I'm glad to see you're here because you'll like. I'm using my UPS boxes. I actually got these pre-done to get boxes and stuff. All right, so this right here, you saw me, I sold another one of these recently. This is from Dollar General. So it's a retail arbitrage item, costs $8, and I'm selling it for $20 plus shipping. It was on Mercari. The buyer paid shipping. Not bad. Mercari's rates are not that bad, so I don't know what my profit is, but it's a good profit. It's a good profit. I'm just going to bubble wrap this. So these boxes you can get at UPS if you have a business account for free. You don't have to ship at UPS. There's no marking on the box. I like them. Let me see. Excuse me, I got a tickle. All right, I got to take a drink. I got a tickle in my throat. Allergy season. It has been crazy with allergies. I know some of you have had pollen for a while, but up here in the north, we're just really starting to get heavy doses of it, or at least the pollen that drives me crazy. Once the dogwood comes out and the dandelions turn to white fuzzies and now the air is just full of white fuzzies floating around, your windshield is covered with green every morning, that's when my allergies pick up. They're not like they used to be, though. They used to be so bad, but now they're not so bad. So yesterday I found another eBay glitch. I don't know if anybody else was having any issues listing, but most of the time I do sell similar, but every now and then if I can't find something, then I have to create a listing from scratch, which I very rarely do anymore. And so I went under the whole sell, create a listing, single item, put in my title, searched. It came up with 2 like books, which I wasn't even selling books. They were salt and pepper shakers. And normally there's one that says continue and create your own listing or something like that. That button was gone. The only button was add an item to their catalog. So I clicked on that because I'm like, well, how do I go forward with making this listing? And you had to put in a UPC and all this other stuff. I'm like, no, I don't want to do all that. It doesn't have a UPC. It's vintage salt and pepper shakers. So I went all the way back out, went back in and did it again. So then I went and clicked on just random salt and pepper shakers that weren't these and did still sell similar and then just changed all the stuff. So I don't know what's up with that. Okay, I already printed the label for this. So again, I've been using Mercari labels. Sometimes it's cheaper to use your own label, but it's just kind of something I've been doing on Mercari since I started back on it a couple months ago. And I don't know. I mean, I'm getting sales here and there. I don't know if I'd be getting more sales. Actually, I should weigh this because I did use one of these heavy boxes. And I did do the 15.9 rate. Let me just see. Oh, 15.7. I was like, what am I going to do? I'm like, I'm going to mail it anyhow. And I'll just take the hit if they catch it and ding me on it. But all right. Oh, sweet. I was a little worried there. Okay, let me click on this. It says I shipped the item. Confirm shipment. Yes, notify my buyer. And let's go back. So I got another order on Mercari. Again, this is the larger UPS box. Oh, good morning, Jen. Long time no see, Lisa. She's been in here off and on. I sold this, resold it because I sold it and the person returned it, and I resold it again. No, this is the Happy Planner memory planner or memory something. I don't know, but they're hard to find. So I've gotten some offers on it, but I've really held true to my pricing because I know that they're hard to find right now. So I held out. I sold this for $37 plus the buyer paid shipping. And I already got it labeled. Oh, and just so you guys know, one of the options on Mercari for instead of priority is FedEx Smart Post. It gives you a cheaper price. I think it's $9.99 instead of $12 for priority. So this is going to go FedEx Smart Post. I was concerned last week, I think, or the week before I had a Smart Post, and it says on there not to drop it off at the post office. But when I bring it to Walgreens, which I don't have a FedEx around here, they told me to bring it to the post office. So I bring mine to the post office. I had no problems. I checked the tracking of it and it showed movement and so forth. So that's going to go to the post office also. So let me click on that and say that that has shipped. Confirm shipment. Yes. All right, so what should we do next? Let's do, I guess we just got eBay and a Facebook. No Poshmark orders today. Do you ever take them to Dollar General, FedEx Smart Post? I don't. Dollar General is further than the post office, and it's further than Walgreens for me. The local Dollar General in the town where my Walgreens is, which is my closest town, 10 minutes away, that closed down. So I have to go even further now for Dollar General, which I would like to go to Dollar General because I want to restock on those Mickey Mouse things. I had that, plus it was a faux succulent that was red and it was Mickey Mouse ears, his head and ears. That sold out. I only bought one just to test the waters. And same with this. I bought two to test the waters. They all have sold all three items now. So I really want to probably get them and restock them in my store. You will not believe, well, maybe you will believe it, but every single order today, I got 5 orders on eBay. Every order, all 5 are Happy Planner things. All 5 Happy Planner. Isn't that weird? I was like, I don't think I've ever had a day where everything was a Happy Planner. Very weird. All right, so Christmas Joy. I did take an offer on this, and I accepted it at $14. I think I normally list these for $19. It is going international, so I knew that I would make a little bit on the international side of things on shipping. It is going to Lima, Peru. Now, this customer, it was a repeat customer. She bought something from me like a month ago, and for some reason, I was looking at her feedback before I accepted her offer, and I saw I left her feedback. So I'm like, oh, I should go check and see if she's received that, just to make sure, no issues or whatever, being international and from Peru. And no, she received it and has not opened any chargebacks or anything. So it seems legit. Yeah, I try not to question too many of them, but I've gotten kind of screwed every now and then recently on those stupid gummy worms, which I knew from right from the beginning I should probably not have done it. So I accepted hers because I knew, again, I was going to be making a little bit of money sending this international and so forth. I'm going to double bag this. I always get worried about them ripping open, so I'm just going to double bag this. I don't think it's any big deal, but okay. Let's see. Let's find out what we got. Let's go and ship it via international. Okay, I want to make sure, because sometimes my items say the eBay international thing. I like to ship through Pirate Ship because it's cheaper. So she paid $25 in shipping. $25. Holy shoo. Wow. That's really high. Okay, it's 7 ounces exactly. Wow, $25. That seems really high. Let's see if it's really going to be even close to that, because normally it's like $10 for something that's under a pound. All right, 7 ounces. And it's in a 12 by, not even 12 anymore. 8, 1. Let's say it's 10 now because I folded it over. And I got to fill this out. So it's a sticker book. One of them, $14. How much does it weigh? 7 ounces. Rates. All right, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, $10.49. Why did she pay so much? It does not look like she upgraded it. It says first class. Wow. I don't understand why she paid so much. I don't normally refund shipping, but in this case, I think when she gets it and everything seems okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and refund her some shipping. I'm going to go back. I'm going to add on. I'm going to add on insurance because I have been adding on insurance lately to these international. We'll see how much more it is. It's only $14. $1.35. But yeah, so that's interesting because even if I was to refund her like $5 back, right, she's a repeat buyer. So I just kind of feel like for her to keep coming to me, she might be like, hey, I'm always going to buy stuff from her because she's honest and gives me money back. So I think it might not be a bad idea for me to offer her. I don't even know how I would do that. I guess I would have to do like a partial refund. All right, so let's say, hey, good morning, Bob. My son brought me out of retirement 3 days a week. There you go. Jumping out of retirement. It's good for your mental health. I don't know what you were doing during retirement, but a lot of people get so bored with retirement. It's so good for them to have something. I think reselling is amazing for when you retire. I think it's good when you don't retire, but I think it's good when you retire too, because you can set your own time and hours, and especially if it's just a little extra income. And we all know that Social Security and some pensions don't pay enough if you're lucky enough to have a pension. A lot of companies don't have them anymore. All right, so that was good. That was a really good one. So that's why I accepted that offer, which was less than what I would have liked to have accepted because I knew it was going international. All right, I had one customer buy two items from me. Hey, good morning, Mom. So she bought these 2 sticker books. See how much thicker they are? Like this is a normal sticker book right here. These sell for $19. These normally sell for $50, which is a really good deal because they're, I don't know, probably the equivalent of almost 4 sticker books. So she got this one, which is I Heart Stickers, and this one, which is Greatest Hits. These are both discontinued. You can't find them anymore. She has like nice stickers inside. So she bought both of them for $49.88. So when I get my sticker books on clearance, I relist them or I put them and sell them for close to what their retail price is. Because again, these are discontinued. And people, if they want them, they're willing to pay what they were going to pay if they would have bought them at the store. All right, so I'm going to go in a flat rate padded. So this customer did buy them separately because they had free shipping on them. I'm going to ship them together. I'm hoping that's not going to become an issue. Let's see. She's got 5. I'm just going to check her feedback. She, yeah, I think I'll be okay. So what my issue is, if I use the same tracking number for both of them, then she could come back and say, oh, I never received this one. I only got one or whatever. I don't know. Well, we're gonna take our chances and hope that she's an honest person because I live with the philosophy that majority of people, overwhelmingly majority of the people, are honest people. Just sometimes when you're in a business such as reselling, you know, every now and then you become a target of somebody who's not honest, dishonest. But the majority of people, overwhelmingly, are honest people. Even car salesmen, most of them are honest people also. Some of them have little tricks up their sleeve. Speaking of that, I'm so glad that my mother is very forthcoming, Linda, in the chat here, that she shares like what she spends her money on and stuff like that with me, which, Mom, I got to get with you on that Facebook order that you never received, but shows delivered, but they didn't deliver it to your address. They sent it somewhere else. So I was talking with my mother-in-law this weekend, and we were talking about our cell phone bills, and she was saying how much, well, I was telling her how much I pay for my cell phone bill. And I have Verizon and she has Verizon. Wait, what's this print coupon? Hold on. I'm going to tell my story, but now I got to stop working because now I want to figure out what that's all about. So so we're talking about it. Well, she's got her phone. She pays for her phone and she pays for my niece's phone. I pay for 5 lines on mine. Mine, my husband, my mom's. Well, they pay for their own. They send me money every month for it, but then my 2 kids are all on my line. So 5 lines. And I pay less than she does for her 2 phones. Turns out she's paying for an iPad that she never uses outside of Wi-Fi at her house. And she's paying $40 a month. She keeps saying, I need to get a new iPad. I need to get a new iPad. I'm like, why? She goes, mine's so old. I keep having all these issues. I want to get a new one. Well, it turns out she's not only paying for a line to be able to use it outside of her house, which she's not even doing, but she was paying $12 a month for insurance on it. I said, if you're saying it's not even worth anything and you want to get a new one, why are you paying insurance on it? So I'm like, you could save $42 a month by dropping that off from your line. That is ridiculous. She goes, oh, I don't know. I kept hearing that. Oh, I don't know. How am I supposed to know that? She sounded like my mother, who says that all the time when I question something. She's like, well, I don't know. It's so confusing. Technology is confusing. And speaking of salesmen, when you go in, she goes, well, I'm just going to bring it to Verizon and talk to them. I said, they're going to convince you to keep it. They all make money off of selling you that stuff. That's why they convinced you needed the data iPad and the data plan to go with your iPad, even though you don't go anywhere but sit at home and you don't do anything but connect it to your Wi-Fi. When she comes to my house, she connects it to my Wi-Fi. So hopefully at some point, it would be nice if I could find the time and sit down with them and just go over their bills and say, listen, what are you paying for that you don't need? Because they're always complaining about how much they pay for cable and how much they pay for this and that. And some things like she pays for Sirius radio in advance for a year. I said, you should never pay more than $5 a month. You should never pay them more than $60 because they will always come down to $5 a month. I've never had them not do that. Okay, so I went to create my shipping label and I see this create your first coupon. Continuously engage your customers with coupons. So it looks like you can create a coupon to include in your orders. That's pretty cool, right? You can put it in. Let me share my screen. I'll show you guys what this says. Hold on. All right. No, stop sharing. Why are you still blinking like that? Let me try that again. There we go. Okay, look at this. It was under where you would click on, say, create a shipping label. This came up, and you can create an order or view my order, but you can create a coupon. Let's see what this does. Coupon code, offer name, public or private. You could say when you want it to end. So you could say, hey, 10% off or 20% off your next order in the next month. Whatever like that. All right. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I have to check that out a little bit more. Let's see. That opened another thing. Let's get out of all this. I cannot believe how warm it is in here. Purchase shipping label. There we go. It is so warm now. I should not have opened the window. This makes me even more so want to hurry up and get done this. All right, let's just put in 1 pound, 15 ounces. Doesn't matter. It's going to go flat rate padded, which is $276. $776. I always get the $5 a month serious deal too. Right, Lisa? Exactly. And I know at one time she was paying more than that. And that's why I'm like, listen, don't. She goes, oh, I got it. She just bought a new car in January. And she was saying how she gets like 6 months for free and then 6 months of like Apple Play and all this stuff. And I'm like, well, make sure you cancel it when you get done. Like, don't end up paying for something you're not using. If they gave it to you for free, make sure you get it done. Jen is talking about Larry's show this morning. I actually turned it on and then I turned it off because I decided I wanted to watch Brian Christopher with his slot machines while I had to wash my hair today and blow dry it. And I like to watch something I don't have to listen to, which is weird because most of the time I want to listen and not watch. But when I'm doing my hair, I want to watch and not listen. I sold this this one, which is so weird. I sold another one on Monday. I shipped out, and then here's this one. I've had these for a few months now, these colorful boxes. But must be all of a sudden somebody wants these specific stickers. Fishing and Picking, hello. So I did the 25% off create coupon, and a buyer asked why it doesn't work for everything on eBay. I told them it only works for my store. They left a neg about it. What? Thankfully, eBay removed it. That is awesome that they removed it, but oh my gosh. So this is so funny. I watched, was it Reseller Mom? Who was it? I was watching the other day. It was an Amazon seller, and they got a bra returned. And not only did they get one bra, they ended up with like 3 or 4 bras. So the person bought a bunch of bras. One of them happened to be from this one seller. It was an FBA or FBM sale. They must have got all their bras and said, oh, none of them work. Or they kept the one that did and returning all the other ones. And they sent them all back to that one seller. I don't think they realized they were not sending it back to Amazon. And they didn't buy them all from Amazon. They bought them from individual sellers on Amazon. So she's like, I don't know what to do with all these now. Yes, people don't know. And that's why I was talking to, I think it was you, Holly, the other day. I said, we talk a lot about free shipping, not free shipping, how to list something, how to do whatever. Sometimes we get in our own heads and we start thinking about how would we shop? How do we do things? We as resellers cannot think like that because we know the ins and outs of platforms. Most people buying don't know. They don't know that when they're ordering from you, Fishing and Picking, that they're not ordering from eBay. They don't know, even though who wouldn't know that, right? You're like, who would know that with eBay? That's what eBay is all about, is you don't buy from eBay, you buy from individual sellers. But if they started off at 18, 19, 20 years old buying from Amazon, and now they're 25 and they're going to do their first eBay purchase, they only know like Amazon, and people still think Amazon is just Amazon, that they don't know that there's even third-party sellers on Amazon. So sometimes you got to think about how does a buyer think, not how do you think as a buyer. 7 ounces. But boy, being a reseller, by the way, this is going to Kentucky. Holly, this is going to Burlington, Kentucky. It is nice that as a seller on a reselling platforms, though, that we become smarter buyers. Hopefully you become smarter buyers. All right, what do we got? I think we only got, we got 2 things left. I have a Facebook order. Next, I sold, I got to put this tracking in for that other one. I was like, why do I have 2 left? I forgot to put the tracking in for that other big sticker book. Excuse me. Let me take a sip again. I hope when I cough, it's not too loud in my microphone. I turn this way, and I do know when I'm talking and I turn this way, the microphone doesn't pick it up as much. So these are dashboards for a planner. and they just snap in. They kind of are like bookmarks. I have one in mine. It marks the week, so I don't have to search for it within the month. And I got that. Oh, let's see if that fits in an envelope. Let's see if it fits in a padded. Are you going to fit? Oh, yeah. It should fit. It should fit. I have to fold this down, though. Let me see. Ooh, wait a minute. Will you fit? I don't know. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try. It's just barely going to fit. Like, seriously, if it was a centimeter more, it would not have fit. I think I might work on my crafts today. I just kind of feel like it. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that today. Plus, while I work on it, I need to do some organizing. So what I'm going to do is paint some stuff, and while it dries, I'm going to organize, and then I just want to get some stuff under control. My craft room upstairs, which is AKA the dining room, is a complete mess. It's hard to get into the room. It's a separate room with 2 entrances, and normally we cut through them, but it's really hard to get through it right now. So I just need to clean that up a little bit, and it's kind of overflowing into the living room just a bit, which is the living room and then the hallway that goes to the guest bedrooms. And seeing that we had company last weekend and we've got company coming again this weekend. And this weekend is my daughter coming. And she said last night they are going to bring her dog. So I just want to make sure that I got enough room for the dog and them and everything to be able to walk in and out and not be so crowded. So I just got to kind of clean that up, which has been on my to-do list. Honestly, and my mom knows if she's still in here, she completely understands. It is overwhelming. And I'm sure it's the same feeling you guys get when you look at your death pile or your office and you're like, oh my gosh, I've been buying and buying and buying, and everything has just been thrown here and it's overwhelming. I don't know where to start. And the old saying is, how does somebody eat an elephant? One bite at a time. That's how I feel like it is when I get started with reorganizing or cleaning up the mess. If I've gone sourcing for Amazon and garage sailing and all this stuff, like right now, this time of year, things get so overwhelming. I keep pointing behind me because that's where I pile it all. And the trick is just, you got to start, right? You got to start. So that's how I'm feeling with my craft stuff right now. I've been buying stuff. Mom and I have been buying, and I haven't been making as much as she's been making, but I just keep dropping the bags, and we just got boxes from Michael's coming in, and I got all that stuff. So, right. Yes, Linda, she goes, where to put it? That is the thing, where to put it. So it's all about, in my opinion, organizing. And just like when I was walking to the restroom before I started, over here, down that hallway is my restroom. And I was like, look at these bags of clothes and all these bags. I'm like, okay, I have some empty, larger, clear totes that I use when I go sourcing, which I haven't used lately because I haven't been on any major sourcing trips. Like, I just need to take those out and fill them with all of this stuff so I can stack them and just get it organized. Because what I like when I go to list is I like to take, or what I used to do, and I got to get back into it, is I would take a tote full and say, okay, today, like yesterday, I sat and I took 422 photos, which was all my stuff I bought at garage sales this weekend, all the stuff I bought at the garage sales last weekend, plus some oddball other items I had that I've been wanting to get listed. So I threw all those in and just sat and took pictures. And then at 3:00, I went upstairs and started listing. But I think what I need to do is use that same philosophy upstairs with my crafts. I just need to get some totes, and I just need to put the stuff in the totes based upon what it is. Scrapbook paper in one, my vinyl in another, or something like that. I just need to come up with some type of organization, and then I can at least stack the totes and put them in a closet or whatever, which I got to clean the closet to put them in the closet. But it's overwhelming, but it's not going to get done. I sat there staring at it yesterday saying, it's not going to get done until I do it, right? So it's not magically going to happen. Jennifer Hayes is not going to show up with her magic fairy wand, which I know she has one, and just go bippity boppity boo and have it all be organized. It's not going to happen. Hey, good morning, Jennifer, by the way. And thank you for reminding everybody to hit that thumbs up. All right, so speaking of crafts, funny I saved this one for last. So we sold this one on Facebook Marketplace, which I got to tell you, I've been having so many issues with Vendu cross-posting to Facebook lately. I am beyond frustrated. And I did post last night that I'm at the point where I might end up switching to List Perfectly, which makes me sick since of all the time I've put into Vendu already. But sales on Facebook Marketplace are happening. If you are not cross-posting your items, if you're not posting stuff for shipping on Facebook, please go do it. They just had I just got like a promo where I could get $20 in free shipping, so I could ship stuff out up to $20. I think it was 10 items up to $20. So it'd be $200 I could possibly save if I sold all heavy items. But this one sold, and the buyer paid so $25 for this, plus $9 in shipping, plus their tax. They're all in for $36. So they paid shipping. My fees on this are $1.84, and they paid $36. You can't beat the rates right now on Facebook. They're really good. They're really good. Okay, so let's see. How am I going to package that? So I have up to the priority mail is 2-pound priority mail rate is what I put in. So package this. What I'm going to do is I just kind of put something around the flowers. What I need to get is some, I might have some right here. Let me check and see. Thought I had some ribbon, like ribbony ribbon. Thought I had a roll of purple ribbon here. It's not there anymore. Okay. So let me put it against, that. So on Monday, I was mentioning how I haven't had any ants yet. Today, I killed a big black ant. Like, where did you come from? May have been behind my window because I opened my window. All of a sudden, there was a big black ant. I was just saying how we haven't had any ants yet this year. So I guess I got to remember to bring down my ant killer. The sand ants are what bother me the most because they get so big. The black ants scare me because they're so big and black. But the sand ants, they're just multiply. There's so many of them. All right, so let's see. I want to do... I know you guys can't see what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Yeah, I always say that, but my camera doesn't point down to my table here, my desktop. Uh-oh. Oh, I lost the end. Don't you hate that when you lose the end of your tape? Okay, don't move. Don't go away on me. You're tipping over. All right. Oh, I should have showed you guys. So one of the things that I was telling my mom about, I saw on YouTube, was she was painting this. It's just a glass vase, but you add baking soda to it, and then you paint it on, and it gives it almost like a pottery look to it. It's really cool. So fishing and picking. Did anyone else get an eBay message titled "Your VAT Obligations"? I did. I did get that, and I read it. So I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to have to do now? What's this entail? I'm still not 100% sure, but they did tell you if you are registered to collect VAT, like when you register for your own state, but this is registering for I think it's the whole UK. Then you could put that number in. But if you don't, like I don't, then the option is that they'll collect it for you. They're going to do all that, but you need to pay attention to whatever, I don't remember what they called it, but there's some number, and you need to know that number. And then when you go to print your shipping, like if I use Pirate Ship, on the Pirate Ship form, which I won't really know until July, so I'll probably go live I will go live when I ship, but I'll show you my first international shipping. There must be a place where you can put that number so on your customs form, so they'll know that you've already collected that tax. That's what I'm thinking. If it becomes too confusing, then I would just end up using eBay shipping until I figure out what I got to do. Because eBay shipping, because right now they're already collecting some VAT, which I don't understand why that happens, but sometimes they're already collecting it. If you do like the eBay standard international shipping thing, they're already collecting that and it's on the form. That's why whenever I see that, which I don't know how I selected that sometimes, but I just make sure that I say that I print it through eBay so that's on the form rather than printing it through Pirate Ship. If you don't put it on your form through Pirate Ship, then your customer will get charged twice for the VAT. They'll have to pay it again when they go to pick it up. So I don't want any customer like that. There's going to be negative feedback left if that starts to happen. So yeah, well, I think as we get closer to that July timeframe, I'll show you guys, because I do quite a bit international. Used to do more, but then again, my sales used to be more. Good morning, Charlie. Good morning. Good morning. All right. I'm treating this like a baby here. Hopefully when they go to open this, they can do so without cutting anything, but there's the flowers. Crafting with Tamara and Linda. You're right, Laura. So we usually craft together on Sundays, and last weekend, 2 Sundays ago, I don't know why we didn't craft. I had a lot to do. I think it was possibly part of that. Plus, I was just like, I don't even know what I'm going to work on. And let's just cancel. I had so much stuff to do. And then this weekend, I had my in-laws were here. And then this weekend coming is my daughter and her husband. Yeah, her boyfriend will be here. So I can't remember the listing app, something frog, Ink Frog. That might be what you're thinking about, Charlie. Ink Frog. See how smart we are here? We're so smart. Unless that's not what you're looking for. I think I'm going to put it in one of these 12 by 12 by 8 boxes, because there's not really a better box to put it in without me having to use a different box. Like, I don't want to use one of my own boxes. I want to use a priority mailbox. But this box is a little big. I'm just going to wrap it. I had cut off some more tissue, so I'm going to wrap this some more in tissue. I don't want it to break, of course. I have up to 2 pounds, so let's use it. They're already going to pay for it, or they've already paid for 2 pounds worth. So let's use all of the poundage we can. All right, so I've told you guys this before. When you're sending breakables, anytime you can put it diagonal, you're better off, because very rarely, these are like the strongest part of the box are your edges. You don't usually see these crushed in as much as like the weight and stuff would be piled on this. And this is what would crush. So if you had something breakable right on the other side of this, it's more apt to get broken than if you put the breakable against this side, which is what I did right there. So just a little tip. And I've shared that before, but in case you weren't here when I shared it last time. I didn't know I had this paper until this morning when I grabbed this box. This was in it, because when I was taking a bunch of pictures yesterday, they were breakable items, and I was wrapping them in this stuff and sticking them in my totes so they don't get broken or at least clang against each other. All right, let's see. Let me do I think I just need to put more on top. What do we got? What do we got over here? Look at this. Look at this stuff. Look at that. Bubble heavens. I love bubbles. I love air bubbles and bubble wrap. I get so excited over packing materials. I realize this box is upside down. Oh, I know what I use. I used this box last time I sold my stomach is growling. Last time I sold a flower arrangement, I used this box. I Frankenboxed 2 of them together. This is actually going to be like this now. But I'm going to see how much this weighs. Ended up being, it was too heavy and it was going to cost so much money. to go to California, I had to unbox it and put it into a FedEx box, or, box for FedEx. All right, this weighs 1 pound, 10 ounces. This is going to Texas. Trisha. You know what's really funny is I'm like, I love this person. If it would have been a Vermont address, I would have been like, I know this person. She bought from me. I don't know. Maybe she is somebody I know, but she moved to Texas. But I recognize the name from high school. All right. I gotta find how to print these labels easily on my Dymo. I don't like taping these labels on. All right, this one's good. Hey, guess what, folks? We are 8 minutes before 9, and I'm gonna stop by 9 so I can watch the bearded picker. Hopefully he goes live today. Hopefully I'm not going to stop and then have him not go live. Oh, I'm a little sad. I lost all 4 of my listing assistants at one go. What? Oh, to a long missionary trip. Oh, that stinks. I was thinking about hiring somebody to do cross-posting for me, and I thought, okay, I'm going to have to train them. I'm going to have to figure out, train them on Vendoo, which I wanted to show you guys Vendoo. Let me see. Vendoo. There you go. You guys want to see Vendoo? I'll show you what I do for cross-posting. You can see what I just listed. Share. Hopefully this doesn't start shaking. Why does it keep doing that? Do you guys see that shaking when it goes live? Let me try it again. Okay, let's do a full screen. You don't need to see my mug. I'm going to move actually the screen over here in front of me. Well, maybe not fully in front of me. No, I can't do that because you guys lose it. Okay, back over there you go. All right, this is Vendoo. And if anybody's interested in it, I don't get paid by them or anything, but there is a link down in the description of my videos with an affiliate. I think you get 25% off your first month or something. So what you do is to create listings, you have 2 ways of creating a listing. You can create the listing right in Vendoo itself and by filling this out and doing all this. But just remember, if you're listing on eBay, your best bet is to list it on eBay and then import it into Vendoo because you don't have all your item specifics and everything on the Vendoo form. So it's just so much easier. So what I'll do is I click on add. Instead of filling out this form, I list it on eBay first. Then I come over here and say import from eBay. Takes a second. There we go. So you can see where this says already in my inventory. I already imported it from eBay. So these are some of the things I listed yesterday, and I imported them last night before I went to bed. So it's really simple to import. Let me see if I can find one that's not. All right. I'd load more. I'm not going to go through it just because we only have a few more minutes left. But you just click this little box over here, and then down below here, there'd be a thing that says import. Or if you're only doing one, you would just click on this that says import. And then once it's all imported, you would have something where you can say go to my inventory, which would bring you back to this screen right here. I'm on a plan where I get 250 items a month. I was on 350 because I've been trying to bring over more and more of my items from eBay into here so I can cross-post old items onto other platforms, which has been helping. I've been selling items that have been sitting around for a while. So far this month, I've done 76 of them. But let me just show you how easy it is to cross-post. Oh, so right here is your settings. And this will show you your marketplaces. And when you connect them, I just want to see right now I'm connected to my Red Barn Planning, which is my planning one. So I would only be able to cross-post anything that's going to go into that one. Otherwise, I would have to disconnect and reconnect. That is a pain, but that's what I've been doing. Since I have 4 Etsy shops, I would disconnect one and then reconnect the new one. to list those items. So let's see if we have anything that's planning related. All right. Well, we do, but I've already listed it. So this will show you, for instance, this Paw Patrol swim ring, swimways, inflatable, floaty pool beach toy. Look how long that is, huh? So this one was on eBay originally, and then I cross-posted it to Poshmark, Mercari, Kitizen, which I have a new referral link, which I got to start putting that into my descriptions if anybody's interested in checking out Kitizen, and then Facebook. So Facebook has not been working very well for me, but every now and it kind of works. But I've tried like all these and it just was not working. It worked here, but not these. So let me just show you how easy it is to cross post. Let's do to Mercari. Let's try Mercari. Let's do that. We'll do these scrub and bubbles. So you click on it. It brings up the Vendu form. What I'll do is I'll come over here because sometimes for some reason, some of your like going down to the next line disappears. So on the Vendu form, if you fix it there, then when you go to list it on all these other platforms, it will automatically be fixed. You could take the time to put in all of the zip codes and put in all this stuff. I don't. I just pretty much fix that one thing and that's it. Let's put this on Mercari. So of course, Mercari, the title is too long, so I gotta make it shorter. So Mercari, they don't care what the scent is. There we go. I'll just say toilet bowl. Brand. I don't know if scrubbing bubbles is even on there. So there are still stuff that you have to do. It's not foolproof. If the brand, sometimes the brand will populate for you, but a lot of times it doesn't. New with tags. I don't care about the color. Sometimes I put in the tags, but not always. Household cleaners. I'm charging shipping, £2. So this is where I was saying with Mercari, you could do post office is $12, but FedEx Smart Post is $9.99. So I'm going to choose that. My price is $38. List on Mercari. And then you can see down here as it's listing it on Mercari, it actually, you can't see, but oh, you can right here. See, it opened another window for Mercari. That'll disappear here in a second. But you can continue listing while it's listing it. So you can view your listing. So when something sells, you would actually just come over here and say mark as sold, and it would take it off from every other platform that you listed it on. Or for like me with Etsy, since I have more than one Etsy shop, I will have to come over here and manually say like mark as not listed, and then I go take it off of Etsy if it's one that I'm not currently logged into at the time. So it's a little trickier now that I got more than one store, but you can cross post to eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Mercari, Grail, Depop, Tradesy, Kitizen, and Facebook is in beta, which is a pain in the rear end right now. That's just your quick little rundown to Vendu. I have 673 things that I have brought over to Vendu, and so I'm going to just show you what it looks like when you sell something. So see right here, I sold these Schick Hydro razors on Monday, and now it says sold here, so I know that it's now sold. Right, let me get back over here. All right, that's your quick Vendu. That filled up the few minutes. It's now 9 o'clock. I'm going to let you guys go. I saw that I think Jennifer dropped a link to the Bearded Pickers show if you guys want to go take a look and watch. You never know what he's going to talk about. Sometimes he does get political, talks about Amazon, talks about eBay, sourcing, whatever, just a bunch of stuff. So I enjoy watching him. He's entertaining. And this organizing is a constant thing. Oh, it is. That's what I'm going to do today. Organize, organize, organize. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for stopping by this morning, and I will see you on Monday because it is garage sale season. And I will hopefully be hitting the roads on Friday for garage sales. All right. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Happy hump day. See ya.